Morning. Well, it's 10 o'clock. I've just got to a job. So, I don't know, you can actually see that. So, a builder calls me up yesterday and says he's going to start building a shower area, which I knew about. I knew about it last year. It's been postponed because of COVID, so now they're doing it. So he's asked me, he says he's going to be doing it within the next month. So he called me out yesterday. Luckily I've got some stuff on the car. Says can you come and have a look, we're going to start work. So I'm going to turn the camera out for this one. Right, so he's going to start work within the next month. So from his phone call yesterday morning to me coming out today to have a look at the job, it looks pretty well underway to me. So he ain't here. I've got a good idea what's got to go on, because if you notice here, I have left a feed wire for the light. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be coming out of this. Let's see if I can get back and get a better picture for all of you. So there's a door. That's a false door at the moment, and it's going to be extended into a proper door. But behind there is the sink. There's a toilet over in that area there. There's a sink behind here. So that door is going to be opened up, and they're going to be able to walk into the shower area. So there's obviously got to be a bit of plumbing done, and then boards have got to be took off, etc, etc. I've got to put a couple of lights up here. Now what I'm going to do is, it's a very small area, this is going to be blocked off. There's probably going to be the water basin in there or something like that. It's probably going to sit on that wall there, etc. I don't know if I'm putting myself right here. Let's go back out and see if you can see it a bit better like this. So, from top to bottom, this is going to be boarded over. Let's go back in. Right. So, in my opinion, it looks like the sink's going to go over there. It's only a small water sink, hand sink, wash hands. I think it's going to go there. Right. So, I'm going to put a light fitting up there. IP65 LED downlight. I'm going to put one in the centre there. I've got to get a fan. I'm going to get a splitter for the fan duct there, as you can see, because the fan is already coming from the bathroom, from the toilet area anyway. I'm going to split it close to the outside, put a proper splitter in. I'm going to show you. They've got a central heating. Okay, central heating. But the feed, it's nothing to do with me this side, but I've got to sort it out. There's a few spare there. It obviously goes down and across, and here, across there, into that. Now, it looks like when the house was wired, in a nutshell, there's a single socket at the back of that. So I've got to put some non-maintainable junction box in there. Strange setup. I think that this here is the output to the socket. But I don't know what's going on. Obviously that's a radial out of it. You can see my new cable here. I'm just going to take it straight into that. I've left enough just in case I've got to do an in and an out. I don't want any surprises when I get the other side. There's a single socket. See, it might be fed from the wall down the other side of the wall here into the single socket, which is the back there, and then comes through and then feeds something else this way. I don't know. I've got to find out. So there's got to be a non-maintainable junction box there. Clip it across here. I've already pulled the cable through. I wanted to get it through. I don't know when they're going to show up. I'm going to put a few spare there. I'll come back once I find out everything that's going on. They've also asked for a floor mat for heating. So if the basin goes here for the shower, I've only got about 500 or 600 here. Let's get it here. I've only got about 500 or 600 to put a mat across there into there. So that's 1.3 meters, 1300 to us, or a yard and a half to really old ones. And then it's got to go back into there, which is where I'm going to put the controller. Where am I going to get the feed from? Because don't get me wrong, that looks like a there's obviously a spare coming off it anyway. It doesn't look like a ring. I'd have to test it. If it is a ring, I can't come off it, so I might have to I do know that this is a radial. This is something I put in some time ago, about a year ago. This is circuited, new circuit. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I think to be on the safe side, I'm going to put the few spare there. That cable that I put in, I'm not going to touch. I don't know. I'll come back to you. Right, I'm back. So here's a new cable for the socket that's the back of there. I'm going to tack that along there, bring it up, and this one's got to come off. I don't want to touch the neutral and earth because it is still on an RCD. And I've just noticed, well, I hadn't just noticed, but I had a thought in there. This is the old Imperial stuff. This is stranded. Now, unfortunately, I can't put this into a Hager push fit. I've got to approach it another way. And I've got to be honest, I don't know if I've got a alternative with me at the moment. I'll just tidying up a bit. I'll just get this shifted out of the way. Just gonna have a look, see if I've got a whisker box or a Wago box.
Okay, so luckily I've got a Wago box. Just put that over there. Right. Just on 50 mil. I'm going to have to put it which way. Yeah, I'm going to have to put it, I'm going to put it down there. I'll make life difficult for myself. Right. Drill. That's moved a little bit. That's distorting it a bit. So. This is my designated area with an 100 and what is it, 105 millimeters or something like that. Never remember, 104 millimeters or 150 millimeters. I don't know. I'll keep it as close as I can anyway. I think it's 150 mil. Right. I'm just going to slice it a bit, help it round. Okay, so need a bit of earth sleeving. So I'm using Wago 221s basically because this is a let's call it a stranded cable. It is a stranded cable really. That's my way of stripping the earthing back, and I say I don't trust these things. I have known them to come off. My brush. Try to get this started as much as I can. Let's just out that one. Coming up in there with that one, so I want to strip back to there. Cut off there. Now the only thing that these are no good for is to strip that back. Use a knife. Now I've got the uses. I still find I have to use two lots of cutters though for some of the stuff. Okay. Right. Reinforce now. Don't forget with the Wagos, it's on this type of connector, it's 11mm of the cable that you're supposed to show. Anybody got an Apple Watch that they use, and every time you come to connect something up you get a buzz and you think it's an electric shock, but it's somebody texting or sending you a WhatsApp message or something like that. It's really disconcerting, I tell you, at times. Even though I've checked it twice now, it's isolated at the board as well. give them a good pull. The cables, that is. Right, I'm going to need a bit of persuasion. So I'm just going to get a torch as well. Right, I'm just going to turn the frame rate of the camera down, so just bear with me a second. I'm just going to freeze. Right, I've just put it on 25. The LED, the frequency of the LED can interfere with the light and make it flicker quite a bit. I just need a bit more light because I know that your lot ain't going to be able to see too well there. Right. Maybe I ought to go back a bit with the light, yeah, or maybe that way a bit with the light. That way, yeah, that way. Let's just get into my eyes now. Try that. Right, okay, I'm blind now because I can't see anything with the lights. So. So these ain't going to cause any damage to the sheath because they're, you can get that, they're the plastic. They're a good thing. Okay, I never thought I'd actually use them. They're good when you want to grab hold of something and you know it's going to be live and you've tested and you can't isolate, because there is a situation when you can't isolate anything. Sorry for this one. Sorry. I'll just let that hang on. Okay. Yeah. Right. Now let's twist them over and put them in. Put them over and put them in. And then put them over and put them in. I know it's going to be a bit tight in there. And gossy. I'll use one of the old clips. Right. I'm going to have to have a look in the front. You put this in my head upside down. Yeah, that's what I've done. If I get the tape measure, we're at. Oh, sorry, I did it. We're at 50 millimeters. With, if you add another 12 millimeters on that, we're at 60 odd millimeters, because the waterboard's going to go on there. We're below the surface. It is protected by RCD anyway. Right, I just wanted to get it done. I'll just show you the board. It's a board that I did years and years ago, and it's had some circuit added to it since, not by me. So it's a Niglon. So I'm going to power up that circuit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the floor mat on this own circuit here, because I want it always. It's in a bathroom, mate. Come on, I mean, it's in a bathroom or shower. We don't want everything going off, so I'm putting it in there. It is a dual 17th edition, is it? Yeah, 17th edition. Dual RCD, yeah. What I did notice is, this has been since I've been here. You see that gap? That gap is actually coming out. So, how would you guys approach that? Would you get the DNO to put a new box up, or would it be something that we would have to do ourselves? I've never done it myself. So I know you can get a fascia box to fit on it. I would leave this in, because of it being, I've seen them take these off and they put a new fascia on it, more scurrying and got into the board. That's what we don't like them in here. But when this house was built, there was a similar rewirable in here, Wilex rewirable. So, what would you do? And yeah, that's the fans. I mean, it's getting a bit chock-a-block up there with fan vents. Anyway, I'll see the builder about this. I'm just going to test that circuit now and tidy up, because there ain't a lot I can do here until I see the building next. Right, I'm going to crack on. A Spock says live long and prosper. I've been doing that for a while now, I prospered. Anyway, everybody else can. I've got to tidy up. Yeah, well, that's what I've done down there. It's out of the way. The board's going. Here's the here. It's probably cement board. This is. Yeah, it's cement board, cement backer board. So that's going to go on there for the show. They've obviously got to get a lot more. Anyway, that's me finished on TTFN. Yeah, I'll probably show you when I clean up, because some electricians do clean up, unlike plasterers.